Well, how would you sum up, I guess, the series to this point and how you move forward?
Yeah, there's been some good stretches of hockey from us for sure. I think the difference is we've kind of spotted them a few chances, right? We take a penalty mistake early in the game, they score, then we have another turnover. It's just all a little bit of self-inflicted, so nothing you can't clean up. I'd be a lot more worried sitting here if I felt like we were just getting brutally outplayed for 60 minutes, which is not the case. So just got to be a little bit sharper early on, especially, and then got to execute on our chances as well.
Do you feel like your line is starting to get some more chances, or do you feel like that they're still clogging things up in the middle? And
I mean, there's been looks for most lines. Everybody's kind of, maybe gripping it a little tight, but we're definitely getting chances. Like I said, I'd be a lot more worried if we were sitting here today, feeling like we did nothing for 60 minutes. But I don't feel like that's the case. A couple missteps along the way that have ended up in our net, and we haven't been able to execute to put them in theirs. We feel like we've been getting looks. We just haven't executed to put them in the back of the net, which we feel like is going to come for us.
do you feel like it's a good start that you guys started getting pucks in deep, got good forecheck, and started getting a little bit more sustained ozone times?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's really some good stretches of hockey. If you look at I don't even know how many goals we give up, 8 goals, 5 and 5 in the non-empty net goals in the last 2 games. All preventable, all very preventable. I think we got to just do a better job of making them earn it. Obviously, they make plays turning pucks over, but we got to do a better job at not turning the puck over, and when we do, execute to make sure it doesn't end up in our net.
You talked about chances. You had a great chance. What did you see on your chance in the power play late there, third period?
Yeah, I mean, I had a wide open net, just kind of shot it back into him. I think it was just tried to get it off a little too early. Maybe had a little bit more time than I thought. It was a great play by Carl. It was a great entry overall. I actually thought we had a lot of looks on our power plays. It could have ended up in the net, but that's the difference of the game, right? I think they had 2. They have 2 power play goals, and we get 0, and it ends up being the difference of the game.
You mentioned being more sharp early. What are some things you'll be looking for from the start of the game tomorrow that will give you the cue that you're going in the direction you want to be going?
Yeah, I just don't think we can make the big mistake. We made some big ones in the last couple of games that allowed their top guys to get some easy looks and easy offense. They make plays if you're going to give it to them. But overall, I mean, we've done a pretty good job. It's just those against that line, but it doesn't look that way. But it's always those big mistakes that they can't happen.
To chasing the game the last couple of games and the energy it takes to try to play catch up 2 games in a row.
Yeah, for sure it does. Every team plays better with the lead. You play a little bit more free, a little bit more confident when you get the lead. So we used our energy to try and get back. I actually thought, obviously you don't want to get down, but when we did, we actually played pretty well. And we had our chances. 2-1, we had a lot of chances. Howds, I think, hit 2 crossbars or a post and a crossbar. Then we take a penalty and they score to make it 4-1. Maybe we get that one to go in. It's 3-2, put them on their heels. It's a completely different game, but that's the way things are going right now. It's a series. It's a playoff series, right? So luckily you got to beat us 4 times, not twice.
It's obviously not, you don't want to be down in a series, but with every positive you just mentioned, can it be a welcoming challenge to be down in the situation knowing how well you guys think you play?
Yeah, like I said, you got to be. The series isn't over. It's 2-1. Would you like to be up 2-1? Would you like to be up 3-0? Yeah, of course. Who wouldn't? But it's never a bad thing to go through a little bit of adversity and work a little bit harder to get what you want. And what we want is game 4.
Bruce made the comment a couple games ago about picking each other up, supporting each other if things go sideways on someone. Just curious, how would you describe the way this group supports each other, and I guess kind of your approach, whether it's talking to guys or whether it's putting out fires in game?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, sometimes it can be a little bit of criticism too. That you need to be able to hold each other accountable. Obviously our top guys need to be a little bit better. Feel like we're getting there, but at the end of the day, you have to execute to help your team win a hockey game, and we haven't been able to do that. We had good looks in the power play. We didn't score. We need to bear down on our chances. We need to execute at a higher level. But yeah, when things go, you're gonna have momentum swings in a game. Somebody's gonna make a mistake. You got to try and bail each other out, which we've done very well.